Hey y'all, welcome back. What we got today is they stuck my shirt in there like that. I got 2 pairs of sneakers and a Run base t-shirt. I am love, I am light, I am peace. Ooh, I love it. And it's it feels nice, but at the same time it's see-through. But that could be good for here in Houston because it's gonna get hot, honey. But yeah, I like it. So the Keys sneaker has been around for a really long time, and I'm doing this video because I thought it might help someone who's going back to at least like 2020, maybe even like 2019 or something. Like, this is a design that Jeffrey Campbell has done, and they've made it in a lot of different fabrics. Look at this cute, adorable box. You know, last time when I did the Jeffrey Campbell, oh my gosh, what were those? The ones with the wooden soles. I was standing out for the box, and once again, the box just feels really high quality, like something you can keep and reuse, which I really appreciate. About a month ago, I did the review for those Converse Chelsea boots, and even the box on those just felt really cheap and flimsy. Ooh, peel back that paper. Nice. I love this gold color. So I mean, these came in everything from like denim, pink. I mean, if you just look up, probably that's the reason you're here at this video, right? Because you're shopping for these. So I purchased mine on clearance at urbanoutfitters.com. They resell for $80 at Urban, and also on like Jeffrey Campbell website. I've seen them on Free People. I've seen them on Anthropology. I've seen them everywhere, right? DSW, you get the regular price. It seems like when the newer ones come out, they are around like $80, and you can get them for like $60. You know how that goes with like a 20% off, that most stores like always have that at some point in time. And then when they hit clearance, they go anywhere from about 25 to 50. So these ended up being $19, or, you know, basically $20. I love this gold color, and I think the camera is really picking it up true to how it looks. It's very simple, sleek. Like, I've been looking for something like this. It's got the gum sole, right? Black laces. You could always change the laces out, but I'm kind of liking the look of it as it is. My initial impressions, just for the feel of everything, these shoes feel very nice. They feel very light, like they will not be heavy on your feet. They feel light in a good way. They definitely are very reminiscent of a Puma, right? But one thing that's encouraging to me, I've talked to you guys in past reviews about my issue with Pumas, like my foot always slides out the back. Even though the sneakers will fit, but it's just how the Pumas are constructed. So how this little padded area right here is right at the heel. It's kind of cushy back there, not the softest, but it's definitely giving you a nice amount of cushion that a lot of shoes don't have. And that's blister protection, right? And also I think it will probably keep my foot from sliding out. Also, a lot of times like these sort of fashion sneakers, because you know this isn't a Nike or anything like that, they don't really do too much, but they put this little cute logo in the insole. It does feel, that's interesting. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. When I first pushed my hand in towards the heel, though, it felt a little softer. And can you guys hear that? Right? Can y'all hear this? It's like clearly that's, you know, glued in there, and you can hear it kind of like adhering. It's like it's adhering and unsticking. But it feels more cushy in the heel, and then the insole gets harder. It actually feels like it has some arch support in here, which is kind of interesting. And then it's much harder in the toe area when it comes to the insole. You know, if I had paid full price for these and stuck my hand in there and heard this like SpongeBob or Squidward, it sounds like Squidward feet before I even put them on, I will probably be upset about that. Also, I'm wondering if the shoes are gonna make noise when I'm walking, right? How long are these gonna last? Because they're making that noise like that. straight out of the box. I did see a review or two where people said, people who got this gold pair, they said that the gold was like imperfect or kind of damaged. I do see, it doesn't look like damage to me. It looks like it's intentional. And I have 2 pairs, so I'll be able to compare them, and I personally like how it looks. I think they just look, I mean, well made, great exterior quality, no cracking, no weird stuff happening. The reason that I have 2 pair is because the reviews are wildly different about the sizing, and y'all know how I can get. If you've watched any of my videos, I will sit and go through like multiple websites that are selling an item, go back through the reviews, count up how many people marked them true to size, how many people said they ran large, how many people said they ran small, search for everyone who wears my exact shoe size. Maybe y'all do that too, but I'm just a little obsessive. On this one, I couldn't come to any type of conclusion, so I ended up buying a size 7 and a size 8, which were the last 2 sizes or remotely close to my size that they had in stock at the time. People were saying buy your normal shoe size. Some people were saying size down 2 sizes at no less than 2 sizes. So it's very interesting. Which one was this? This one is the 7, and just by the look of it, I think, just eyeballing it, I think the 7 is going to be the one to fit me, even though I'm usually like an 8 or an 8.5 in most sneakers. So we're going to get a right and a left, a righty and a lefty. This one, I mean, looks pretty much identical to the other one. Let's see if it does that. Yep. With that being said, it's like really in here. It's like glued in. It's not coming out. It's not coming loose or anything. So as an afterthought, now that it's on my foot, these kind of remind me of bowling shoes, and not in the most flattering way. This is really strange because somehow the 7 feels better than the 8, but the 8 isn't too big. It's like they both fit. Looking at my feet from above, y'all excuse the cat hair on my legs, I know that's disgusting, but anyway, so the 8 is on my left foot, the 7 is on my right, and flexing my toes here so you can see, it's like my big toe is in exactly the same place. The only thing I could really notice is like the 8 looks a little wider, like the 7 is giving a more sleek look, but how the shoe feels, I can tell that walking around in the 7 would not be uncomfortable or too tight. Okay, now I'm really getting where everyone was going. It's like the sizing of these shoes just doesn't seem to make sense. I don't understand at all. Let me just double check and make sure they did not send me 2 pair of the same size, but they didn't. I didn't have to loosen the laces at all. My feet are very comfortable. Nothing is squashed in either one. What the heck? I don't even know. I don't know what else to say. Hold on. So these shoes are definitely strange. As far as the sizing is very interesting. One thing I have to say is like the 7 and the 8 just fit me equally as well. I don't see any difference. I guess in the 8, definitely, you know, my foot has more room. I don't necessarily feel like the 8 is going to break in and be enormously too big. However, I do notice like right around my ankles, if you look right here, it's kind of bulging out just ever so slightly. I mean, it's not even really noticeable. I think that the 7 overall gives me a more sleek look, makes my foot look smaller if you're into that. But I kind of like these, but I'm still on the fence a little bit about the color. But I'm really considering like keeping both of them because it's like once one pair wears out, I'll have a second one that I know for sure will fit in its own way. Let's see. So, crease ability. I think they're constructed in a way that will be very much like anti-crease, which is cool. Okay, so as someone who could wear an 8 or an 8.5, I would definitely buy these again in a 7 without hesitation. Forgiving size-wise, they don't feel like they run big. This is just, I don't know, y'all. I can't even explain it. I know with the style of a shoe like this, that's very flat and things like that. Sometimes I can size down, but I wouldn't expect to size down this drastically. Even when I put my feet side by side, you'll see, I mean, it's like the, you know, the footprint of the shoe isn't much different. Now, I would say if you're someone who's like an 8.5 with a wide foot, then you probably want to go with the 8 on this one. A cool pair of shoes. I'm glad I picked these up for $20. If I had it all to do over again, and in this moment, if I only end up keeping one pair, I will keep the 7. As someone who's normally at 8.5. I hope this helps someone. Peace.